Jamie back with another video. Today we're gonna go over the login feature on the Mulot module. As you can see, there's the login, there's the logs, and there's also a middle section like here, right here, that look like the Dragy. So this feature allows you to, let's say if you do a pull, for example, 50 to 80, it will show you exactly the time, 60 to 80. If you click in there, you can actually see 60 to 130 how many seconds, and then it showed you the peak horsepower, and it also showed you which mode you are in, and then the percentage power, state of charge. As you can see, I did couple pull here, with 0% power, basically stock, and then compared to 8%. It shows a lot of data. So whenever you reach certain of G-force, it will start recording. You don't have to do anything. It will just record. You see, even the 10 to 20 pull, it will record because it detect you have hard enough acceleration. So we access that. So this is like, you can treat it as a Dragy, and also shows you the peak horsepower. Another more detailed way to know exactly the logs, you can go into the logs and login. For examples, there's one pull I did here. For example, this one right here. When I do this pull, I click the login. So I click login like that. You can click login when you are driving, you are parked, any moment. So when you click it, it started recording everything on your car, how much horsepower. But let me get into that shortly. Once you finish logging, click it again, and it will save into the file. So this is the latest file. I'm just gonna pull the random one. Let me see if I do. Let me take a look. So if I go, so if I want to do this this log right here, for example, it's a 2:44 p.m. So if I go to logs, I should be able to find something 44. You see right here, the logs at 2:44. I just click it. So as you can see right here, it's a graph, and you can pinpoint, you can zoom in. So this, you can see the green line right here. It's the power, the amp, and then all the detail. So you can drag this white line. You can see as I drag, the number changes. The number changes once I drag them. So you can see exactly how much amperage you're pushing, how much horsepower you're pushing, battery temp. And this is, I make this graph a little bit more simple, but there's a signal right here. When you click on it, you can add all these different features, right? The battery reserve, total target, battery power. I mean, everything, pretty much everything you need to know right here. Even tells you at that moment what's your ride height, very detailed. You might ask, Jamie, so what's the point of doing all this? What's the point of reading this graph? So every car is different. Some car has traction issues, and for examples, I have a customer, when the car reach above 120, the traction control lights kick in, cut the power. Without the log, it's gonna be hard to figure out why. And it turned out, when we do the front wheel and speed, the sensor right here, front wheel, rear speed right here, and we save, and I realized that one of the sensor was giving less speed reading at 200 at the over 120. It created a bigger gap. That's why the traction control light kick in. So this is a login. What it can do, basically, it can give you a lot of information. If your car is not performing as good as you expected, you can actually read the log and figure out exactly what's going on with the car, and basically you can go into there and fix the issue, and make your car even quicker. And so yeah, that's part of a login feature. That's the only feature that you really needed to have something hooked up all the time. For example, I have this tablet hooked up right here. So basically when you're driving and you're about to do a pull, or before the drag strip run, you simply click login like that and you start doing logs. And you can do a pull. Once you finish, press it again and logs will file right here. So this is the one I just did. Nothing happened because I mean the car is not started, but you can actually see the voltage actually of the battery even though you're parked. So that's a really cool feature, and thanks for watching.